So children, in life process, we have so many definitions in our textbook. Children, life process, right? 10th class, BBSC, science, NCERT children. So first one, children, I want to discuss about nutrition. What is meant by nutrition? What do you mean by nutrition? Okay, children. Yes, anyone? What do you mean by nutrition? Okay, children. Procurement of food is called nutrition, children. Normally, so all the organisms require for energy and doing daily activities, you require energy, no children. So to do this energy, we need some food, children. We need some food. Okay, so procurement of food is called nutrition. Is called nutrition. Obtaining food. There are two types of nutrition, children. Autotrophic nutrition. What is autotrophic nutrition, children? Organisms which can prepare
Their own
Their
food.
own food.
their own food. Example, what children? Plants. Plants
Plants.
can prepare their own food by photosynthesis. Heterotrophic nutrition. What is meant by heterotrophic nutrition?
Organisms which depend on autotrophy.
Which can't prepare their own food. Organisms which can't prepare their own food called heterotrophic nutrition. Means they depend upon someone else. Like example, all animals directly or indirectly depend upon plants only for their nutrition. Symbiosis. What means by symbiosis? Symbiosis means what? Mutual
Mutual relationship between two organisms.
mutual relationship between parasite and host. Mutual relationship between parasite and host is called symbiosis. Do you know any symbiotic bacteria, children? Do you know in lower classes you study by mistake? Do you remember, children, by mistake? Symbiotic organisms. In ninth class we studied. Yes, anyone remember it, children?
So I know lichen is a symbiotic.
Lichens are there, obviously, lichens are there, children. Okay, and one more is also there, children.
Algae and fungi.
Bacteria and fungi is lichens, okay? Okay, you want to give lichens example as symbiotic fungi because algae and fungi help each other. If ever you remember, children, rhizobium bacteria, do you remember, children? Rhizobium bacteria lives in nodules of legumes. Nodules of legumes.
Yes.
Legumes will give shelter. Rhizobium bacteria will give nitrogen.
Nitrogen.
Yes, sir.
Meteorology, someone taking distance. Legumes will give shelter. Bacteria will give nitrogen. Legumes will give shelter. This will give, and even in children, these are symbiotic bacteria, symbiotic organisms, children. Okay, so many other also there, children. So many other autotrophic, heterotrophic nutrition and symbiotic nutrition. So many different examples are given, children. Suppose like parasitic nutritive strategy. Some parasitic plants are also there, children. Parasite. What is meant by parasitism? Parasitic nutrition. Parasitic nutrition means it is a relation in which, okay, children, normally organism will live in the host, children. Any one organism will, where children, the organism which lives in the host takes the nutrition of the host. Okay, it will take the nutrition of the host. That is called parasitism, children. Or a relation in which organism takes nutrition of host. Organism which takes nutrition of the host, children. You're able to understand. Suppose tapeworm is there, children. Tapeworm sometimes grows in our intestines and they take our nutrition and they sometimes they cause disease. Okay, some of the one of the famous examples, children, the animal parasites, so many are there. Suppose mosquito is also parasite, it will drink our blood. Suppose inside it, some organisms will go bacteria. They cause so many diseases. They are also parasites. But some one example, plant parasite they have given, children. In plant parasite, one example they have given in your textbook, children. Cuscuta,
Mosquito.
and its common name is amarbel. In your textbook, 10th class textbook, they have given. What is the plant parasite? Give an example. Please give example. Cuscuta. Plant parasite, Cuscuta. Plant parasite, children, that is Cuscuta. Okay, children, hope you are able to understand. Cuscuta is a plant parasite. Animal parasites, so many are there, children, animal parasites. But I am telling about the plant parasites, example, Cuscuta. Okay, children, now coming to indigestion lesson. What is meant by deglutition? What is meant by deglutition? Swallowing of the food. Swallowing of the food is called deglutition. Swallowing of the food is called deglutition. Only swallowing of the food, children. Okay, next, enzymes. What are enzymes? Enzymes are biocatalysts. Enzymes are biocatalysts which
Speeds up the reaction of
which breaks reactant molecules, and speeds up the reaction, which breaks the reactant molecules and speeds up the reaction. Compulsory you should give one example, children, at least one or two examples. If you don't give example, I won't give marks. Like restriction, pepsin, so many I told. Okay, enzymes are biocatalysts which speeds up the reaction by breaking the reactants. They will break the reactants and make the reaction easy. They make the reaction easy. Enzymes. Okay, children. Next, children. Eighth definition. Absorption. What is meant by absorption, children? Absorption. Okay, in the case of digestion only, children, absorption means absorption of digested food. Who will absorb digested food? By beleives. Okay, children, absorption of digested food. It's not that much important. Leave it, children. Assimilation. What is meant by assimilation?
Digested food which releases energy.
Yeah, releasing of energy by digested food. Releasing of energy by digested food is called assimilation. We will digest, we will absorb. After absorption, it will digest. That is called assimilation. Releasing of energy by digested food. Releasing of energy by digested food. Releasing of energy by digested food. That is called assimilation. Next, defecation. What is defecation? What is defecation, children? Defecation means removal of waste materials from the body. Excretion. Defecation is called excretion. Removal of waste materials from body. Okay, removal of waste materials from the body is excretion only. It's called in scientific terms defecation. Okay, removal of waste substance undigested food from the body is called defecation. Next one, photosynthesis. What is photosynthesis, children? Photosynthesis is process where
their own food.
plants
Prepare
prepare,
their own food.
plants trap sunlight, and prepares their own food in presence of carbon dioxide and water. Without reaction, 0 marks, children. Without reaction, even in the dreams, you don't pick up marks, children. Compulsory, you should write reaction. Please remember 6CO2 plus 12H2O in presence of chlorophyll and sunlight. You get C6H12O6 glucose plus 6 oxygen molecules are liberated and 6H2O. Okay, children, without reaction.
water molecule.
Okay, without reaction, you will not get marks, children. Remember, compulsory you have to write. Okay, children. Next, what is meant by turgid? What is meant by turgid condition? What is meant by turgid condition, children? Okay, what is turgid condition? Absorption of water by osmosis. Absorption of water by osmosis in cell is called turgidity. Okay, whenever any cells absorb water, they will swell. That swelling is called turgidity. Whenever anything absorbs water, they swell. That is called turgidity. Flaccid. Flaccid means shrinking of cells. Flaccid, shrinking of cells when they lose water. Shrinking of cells when they lose water, shrinking of the cells when they lose water, when the water is lost, shrinking of cells when they lose water is called flaccidity. I hope you are able to understand, children. Okay, shrinking of the cells when they lose water, children. Next, respiration. What do you mean by respiration, children? Respiration. Respiration is a process where food is oxidized, food is oxidized, food is oxidized to liberate energy and CO2. Food is oxidized to liberate energy and CO2. Reverse reaction. Food is oxidized. Food is oxidized. Means oxygen will go and burn the food. You will get carbon dioxide, water, and energy. Food is oxidized. Respiration. There are two types of respirations. What are the two types of respirations we have? What are the two types of respiration?
Aerobic and anaerobic.
Aerobic and anaerobic respiration. What do you mean by aerobic respiration, children? Respiration which occurs
in presence of
Presence of
which
oxygen.
occurs in presence of oxygen. Respiration which occurs in presence of oxygen. Okay, what are the final products, children? In aerobic respiration, final products: carbon dioxide, water, and energy. What is the other type of respiration? Anaerobic respiration. Okay, respiration which occurs in absence of oxygen. Okay, what are the final products of anaerobic respiration? It may be ethyl alcohol or it may be lactic acid. This is in muscle, this is in yeast. Yeah, right. This you have like compulsory for example. Okay, so this is aerobic and anaerobic respiration. Next, breathing. What is that breathing, children? Taking in of air and leaving out CO2, taking in of oxygen and giving out of CO2, taking in of air, oxygen and giving out CO2 is called breathing. Breathing consists of what, children? Inspiration, expiration. What do you mean by inspiration? What is meant by inspiration, children?
inhaling of
Taking in of oxygen. Taking in of oxygen is called inspiration. And what is expiration, children? Giving out of
carbon dioxide.
Giving out of carbon dioxide, giving out of carbon. One inspiration, one expiration is one breathing. Next, residual volume, most important question, children. What do you mean by residual volume of air?
Stored oxygen.
What is residual volume of air, which is always present in the lungs? What do you mean by residual volume, children? Yes, children.
Oxygen stored, sir.
Okay, when air is taken in and out, the lungs always contain a residual volume of air. Why, children? Which gives sufficient time for oxygen to be absorbed and for carbon dioxide to be released. Okay, okay. Residual volume of air is stored oxygen, stored air in lungs, stored air in lungs, which gives is the stored air in the lungs, is the stored air in the lungs, which gives which gives sufficient time, for oxygen to be absorbed, and CO2 to be released, which give oxygen to sufficient time for oxygen to be absorbed, CO2 to be released, oxygen to be absorbed, CO2 to be released, oxygen to be absorbed. If it is possible, draw a small lungs, children. That's it. Okay. In the exam, please draw something or other diagram, children. You should not waste time, children. Remember, okay, fast you should draw, children. This much diagram is enough, children. I don't want a beautiful diagram, but this much diagram is enough. And just say lungs, okay. Residual volume of air is the stored volume of air, which gives sufficient time, underline sufficient time for oxygen to be absorbed, CO2 to be released. For oxygen to be absorbed, CO2 to be released. For oxygen to be absorbed, CO2 to be released. Okay, next one, children. What do you mean by systole? What do you mean by systole? Contraction.
Contraction of heart.
Contraction of the heart is called systole. Contraction of the heart is called systole. Contraction of the heart is called systole. What is diastole?
Relaxation of heart.
Relaxation of heart is called diastole. Relaxation of the heart is called diastole. What is blood pressure?
Pressure exerted by the blood on the walls of
Blood
veins.
vessels. Blood vessels. Pressure exerted by blood on walls of blood vessels. On the walls of blood vessels. Draw like this, children. Pressure exerted by the blood on the walls of the blood vessels is called blood pressure. Pressure exerted by the blood on the walls of the blood vessels is called blood pressure. Pressure exerted by the blood on the walls of the blood vessels is called blood pressure. What is the normal blood pressure in the human being? 120 by
120
80
by
mm of Hg. Whether they ask or not, write this for you. Okay, children. Next 24th question. What do you mean by double circulation? Double circulation is what is meant as the circulation of blood into heart twice. Circulation of blood into the heart twice. Circulation of blood into the heart twice before it is supplied to all parts of the body. Before it is supplied to all parts of the body. Circulation of the blood into the heart twice before it is supplied to all parts of the body. Circulation of the blood into the heart twice before it is supplied to all parts of the body. Okay, so circulation of blood into heart before it is supplied to all parts of the body is called what it is called, children? It is called what it is called double circulation. Okay, circulation of blood into the heart twice before it is supplied to all parts of the body is called double circulation. I hope you are able to understand, children. Very, very important. Double circulation. What are the uses of double circulation? It helps in temperature control. It helps in separation of oxygenated and deoxygenated blood. It gives more energy. What are the three uses of double circulation? It controls temperature. It separates oxygenated and deoxygenated blood, and also it gives more energy. It gives more energy. Okay. What is meant by portal system? What is a portal system? Portal system means arteries,
Capillaries.
arteries dividing into capillaries, arteries dividing into capillaries, and all capillaries joining to form vein. This system is called portal system. Suppose imagine stomach is there. Okay, one artery will come divided into millions of capillaries. All capillaries combine to form vein. This is called portal system. All arteries will come and divide into capillaries. Capillaries combine to form vein. All artery will come and divide into capillaries. How many capillaries? How many capillaries? How many cells are there? That many capillaries. Okay, children. Next one. Alveoli. How do you define alveoli? How do you define alveoli?
Sacs.
Okay, children. What do you say? Functional unit of
Sacs,
lungs.
sac-like structure present in lungs which helps in exchange of
ah,
gases.
all the functions. So, all to define alveolar means it is structural and functional unit of
Unit of
lungs.
lungs.
Okay, lungs consists of alveoli. What is the main function of alveoli? Helps in exchange of
Exchange of
gases.
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 Nephron. How do you define nephron?
Structural and
Unit of
functional unit of kidneys.
kidney.
Helps in
Structural and functional unit of kidney. Structural and functional unit of kidney. Structural and functional unit of kidney. Structural and functional unit of kidneys is called structural and functional unit of kidneys is called okay nephron. Structural and functional unit of kidneys is called nephron. Okay, children. Next one. What do you mean by ascent of sap? Ascent of sap.
transportation of water.
Movement of water and minerals. Movement of water and minerals from roots to all parts of the plant. From roots to all parts of plant. Movement of plant, water and minerals from roots to all parts of the plant. Movement of water from roots to all parts of the plant. Movement of water from roots to all parts of the plant is called as ascent of sap. Okay, children. Next, what is meant by transportation? What is meant by transportation?
Movement
Movement
of food
of
or
starch
starch throughout the plant.
from leaves to all parts. From leaves to all parts is called transportation. It occurs through phloem. It occurs through xylem. Okay, next one. Okay, next one. Transpiration. What do you mean by transpiration? What do you mean by transpiration?
Loss of water in the form
Loss
of water
of
vapor.
water in the form of
Water vapor
in the form of water vapor. Loss
when
of
guard
water
cells open.
water from in the form of water vapor. Loss of water in the form of water vapor from aerial parts of the plant. From aerial parts of plant. From aerial parts of plant. From where transpiration occur? Through stomata. From where transpiration occur? Through stomata. From where transpiration occur? Through stomata. Loss of water in the form of water vapor. Loss of water in the form of water vapor. Excretion. What do you mean by excretion? Removal of
Waste from the body.
waste from the body is called excretion. Removal of waste from the body is called excretion. Okay, suppose humans, how do they excrete? Humans excrete through humans excrete through kidneys. I mean to say humans excrete through whatever humans lose their undigested material through anus and urine through urethra, sweat through skin,
Skin.
and plants lose their water through transpiration.
Right.
So removal of impurities from the body is called excretion. Removal of impurities from the body is called excretion. Dialysis. What do you mean by dialysis?
Artificial pumping of blood.
Artificial purification of blood. Artificial purification of blood. Blood is purified in our body, the kidneys. If kidneys are not working properly, then we have to subject to dialysis. Artificial purification of blood is called dialysis. Artificial purification of blood is called dialysis. Okay, children? And now these are the different definitions we have come across in this lesson, children. Okay, so what are the other definitions we have in this lessons, children? So, any other definitions you came across, children? Shall we discuss any other definitions? Yes, children. What is dental caries? What is dental caries? Don't leave blue box, yellow box, green box, any box you don't leave. Dental caries or toothache causes gradual softening of enamel and dentine of the teeth. Enamel and dentine of the teeth. Gradual softening of enamel and dentine of the teeth because of the bacteria, etc., etc. All those things, so much stories they go on that. But gradual softening of the teeth is called what is gradual softening of the teeth is called dental caries. Okay, children. Any other definition do we have in this lesson, children? Okay. Life process. Main lesson name only. What do you mean by life process? What do you mean by life process? Okay, children. All the metabolic activities, all metabolic activities, all metabolic activities like nutrition, respiration, circulation, excretion, together perform, which together perform the maintenance job of life, which together perform maintenance of life. Maintenance of life is called life process maintenance. All the metabolic activities like nutrition, respiration, circulation, excretion, which together perform maintenance of life is called life process. All the metabolic activities of the life. Okay, children. So which together will help in functioning of the body is called life process. This is called life process. Any other definitions we will have in this lesson, children? You want me to discuss any other definition? So almost 35 definitions I told in this lesson, children. 35 definitions we came across. Still so many definitions like glycolysis, Krebs cycle, ADP, NADP, so many are there, children. But if everything is required, I will tell children. Glycolysis only I will tell children because it is there in the flowchart. What is meant by glycolysis, children? Anyone? Glycolysis means breakdown. Lysis means breakdown. Glyco means glucose. Breakdown of glucose into
Malting.
two molecules of pyruvate. Breakdown of glucose. Glucose is a six
Sir,
carbon
three
compound.
molecules, no, sir.
Two molecules. Pyruvate is a 3-carbon compound. Pyruvate is a 3-carbon
Oh, three
compound.
carbon. Okay.
Two molecules of pyruvate. 2 3s are 6. This is also 6. Breakdown of glucose into 2 molecules of pyruvate is called glycolysis. Glycolysis means lysis means breakdown. Glycose means glucose. Breakdown of glucose into 2 molecules of pyruvate. Breakdown of glucose into 2 molecules of pyruvate. Breakdown of glucose into 2 molecules of pyruvate is called glycolysis. Okay. Any other definition you want me to discuss, children? In the environment lesson, children, we forgot one definition called decomposers. In environment lesson, children, very, very important, children. What are the decomposers function in environment lesson? You please add, children. I'll put in the description also. What is the decomposers? Anyone? Organisms which depend upon
Dead and decaying matter.
which depend upon dead and decaying matter. Organisms which depend upon dead and decaying matter. Compulsory whether they ask, you have to write example bacteria and fungi. Compulsory. What are decomposers? Organisms which depend upon dead and decaying matter. Organisms which depend upon dead and decaying matter. They will decay and they will decompose all the dead organisms. If not, the whole planet will be filled up with dead bodies only, children. But immediately within 1 or 2 months, they will decompose the entire body, and because of that, they are termed as scavengers. They are cleaning, children. They are cleaning. Indirectly, they are cleaning everything, children, and keeping the earth clean. Decomposers, organisms which depend upon dead and decaying matter. Organisms which depend upon dead and decaying matter are called decomposers. Example, bacteria, fungi. This definition is in environment, not in this lesson. But anyway, it is 10th class only, so I am discussing this. I will add in the description of that video also. Okay. So, but in this lesson, we have seen 35 definitions. Any definition, if I miss here, I'll add in the description. You keep on searching the descriptions, children, for any new definitions apart from this. But these definitions, you should be thorough with them, children. Children, if they ask heartbeat, suppose if they ask, what do you mean by heartbeat? What do you write, children, in exam? Suppose if they ask heartbeat, what do you write, children?
One systole and one diastole is
Super, very good. One systole and one diastole is called one heartbeat. Very good. One systole and one diastole is called one heartbeat. Remember, children. One systole and one diastole is called one heartbeat. Okay, they won't ask, but if they ask, what do you mean by pulmonary circulation? What do you write, children? In case if they ask, anyone, what do you mean by pulmonary circulation? If they ask, what do you mean?
What through pulmonary artery or pulmonary?
Yes, children, pulmonary circulation. If they ask, what do you mean by pulmonary circulation? What you write, children? Pulmonary circulation means circulation of blood from heart to lungs for
Oxygen.
for exchange of gases. Okay, for oxygenation and deoxygenation. For oxygenation and deoxygenation. Okay, children. Circulation of the blood from heart to lungs for oxygenation. Circulation of the blood from first, children. First, we all know, children. First, our blood will come to heart. Then it will go to lungs. Then it will come back to heart. Then it will go to other parts of the body. This circulation from heart to lungs, lungs to heart to lungs to heart is called pulmonary circulation. What is pulmonary circulation? The circulation of blood from heart to lungs is called for oxygenation. For oxygenation. Deoxygenated blood will go, take oxygenated blood and comes back. Deoxygenated blood will go, take oxygen and comes back. Deoxygenated blood will go, takes oxygen and comes back. This circulation of blood from heart to lungs and lungs to heart is called pulmonary circulation. Remaining full circulation is called systemic circulation. Systemic circulation. Circulation from all body parts to heart and heart to all body parts. From all body parts to heart and from heart to all body parts. This is called systemic circulation. Okay, children, you should know all these things, children. What is the thing that is happening there in 10th class? In spite of knowing many answers, you will not be in a position to write sometimes answers because you are expected to know everything about the subject in depth. They are expecting you to read like that, children. You should know everything. Pulmonary circulation is I don't know. General circulation is I don't know. Heartbeat is I don't know. Like it, no. They are expecting you to learn everything. So these are some of the famous definitions of this lesson, children. In case if I miss any definitions, I will add in the description. Anyone have any doubt, you can ask me.